Hey guys, it's Brook Rose, and in today's video, we're going to be playing Tower of Hell, otherwise known as TOH. So right here, we have low gravity, and I'm just explaining what it is right here. This next obstacle is called shapes, and you just jump onto the shapes that are closest to you and try to get to the next level, which I already did. This one is called walls, and you jump on to the platforms, but they are very, very far apart, so low gravity definitely does help with this. This one is called windmills, and you have to try to get under and out before that laser hits you. You do not want to be hit by the laser, or else you will die and start at the beginning. Here you have to jump on the little cubes and you have to go through that windmill again. Low gravity does help with this because they are far apart if you don't have them. This one here is called bridges, and you have to jump to avoid the lasers, if that makes sense. So you cannot touch the lasers, you just cannot, and you will literally, it'll spawn you back to the beginning. This one here is called crossing stairs, and you have to jump onto the rectangles and then walk across this line, and you have to try not to fall off. It's pretty easy for me because I'm on mobile. I forgot to mention that. I am on mobile, so pretty easy for me. I just want to remind you guys, my channel is for fun, not for fame. Fun beats fame for me, so yes. This one here is called range, and we're just going to jump onto the moving platforms. I did wait a while just to be cautious. That's okay though. They are kind of hard if you don't have low gravity. Again, a lot of this low gravity does help with. You jump on 2 of them at a time, I believe, and then you make it to a ladder, which brings you to a couple of platforms, which brings you to the top. So it's pretty convenient. I mean, it's hard when you have no low gravity, but it's pretty easy. A lot of the time low gravity is purchased, which that is very good. And I didn't realize the time until I made it to the top, so I got the points, but I didn't get named there. So this is the next round, and this one is called Kanyang. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right at all, but you have to move on to the treadmill platforms. And if you don't make it, you fall. This one here is called Hole in One. It's pretty simple to its name. You have to, you have to jump to the platforms, and then you have to jump in the laser hole. So like right here, I'm jumping into the laser hole, and then I'm doing that once more. And then I jump onto a few ladders, and I make it to the top. This next one here is called movement, and it's pretty boring for you to watch, but since it's a level I'm going to show you, you have to jump on to the moving platforms, and you have to jump onto the ladders, and you just have to keep, trying to stay up. I am very cautious about falling on this now. I do take my time, and I try. You kind of have to try. That jump right there was a big long shot for me. I do not like jumping where I don't know that if I'm going to make it. I like to know that I'm going to make it, but also that one was a long shot. Oh, and I forgot to mention, there is no special here. There's no low gravity, no invincibility, nothing, nada. This one is a moving platform again. It's going upwards to the bigger platform, which will be the next round. This is very spinny. Yes. This one is called left and right, or left-right, and it flings you if you don't jump. So you have to keep jumping constantly, hitting that jump button. The last one I kind of let it fling me a little bit, as you can see, to get onto that platform. This one is called swirly path, and you have to jump onto those little rectangles and then follow the swirly path. It's kind of difficult if you don't have a really big screen. The next one is called checkerboards. This one is called checkerboard, so you have to jump on the ladder, and you have to jump over the checkers, if that makes sense to you guys. Because if you hit the lasers, it's gonna respawn you, and this is the last one to the top, I believe. So at this time I was very, very excited because I don't make it to the top a lot. I'm fairly new to this game, But yeah, and I made it to the top. So I'm gonna let since it's so early, I'm gonna let some other people make it to the top, and I'll see you guys in the next round. Alright guys, it's the next round, and I'm gonna have some trouble with these names. This one is called Upward Lasers, I think. I don't really know the names. I'm sorry. This one is a little bit glitchy because it was filmed on my phone. I'm very sorry about that too. But yes, I did get caught, and I'm also very cautious under lasers too. Anyways, this one is called Resize, and you have to walk upon I'm gonna call it a treadmill platform because it's pushing you back. So then here you have to jump onto the platforms without touching the laser that's above it. And then this one's a little bit fast and hard. You have to jump on, over, and over the lasers, if that makes any sense to you. This one is called Disco, and I'm going to show you here that you don't move as the platforms go. Like, so the circles will go, but you don't move with them, so you have to keep going. And the reason why I'm moving through this is because, as you can see by the words, I got invincibility. That means you can go through any lasers, okay? So here, this one is called Contrast. This one I love invincibility with. It is very, 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 very difficult without invincibility. So you pretty much need invincibility for this one if you're not a pro. This is the second last one, so yes, I'm super excited. This one is called Laser Cubes, and there's lasers surrounding the whole area of it. Again, since we have invincibility, I can get past it, and we made it to the top with 3 minutes to spare. So I'm gonna let other people have a chance, and I'm not gonna hit it yet, but I hope you guys have a great day. This will be the last round.